Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up! Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. I believe, bam! Shazam hits Blu-ray and 4K today, along with a movie called Breakthrough, I believe, or something like the main titles that are being released today out there in stores. And I believe that there's going to be different retail exclusives when it comes to Shazam out there. But stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a couple of new Blu-ray and 4K reviews like Shazam at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But guys, if you haven't seen it yet, check out the last two videos I uploaded to my YouTube channel here. The last one I uploaded, I went to downtown LA and found a Blockbuster video store that was open. It was a pop-up shop, but it was still really kind of cool. And if you haven't seen that video yet, the link will be in the description box of this video. I also uploaded that video where I went to the Good Burger pop-up shop and got to hang out with Kel Mitchell, you know, Ed from Good Burger, and also, you know, Lori Beth Denberg and, you know, Josh Server, you know, some of the original cast members of all that. Really a lot of fun, really a super nostalgic, you know, time for me. It was like probably one of the best nights of the past couple months, you know, that I had. I can't lie. But if you guys haven't seen that, please check it out. Links down below to that in the description box of this video. But now, guys, let's head on out and see what kind of fun stuff we can find. Well, guys, at my first destination of the day, Goodwill, baby. Well, let's head on in and see if there's anything new since the last time I've been in there. Well, just got into Goodwill, guys, and looks like they replenished their, you know, media section here since the last time I've been here, or just move stuff around or whatever. But yeah, I'm just gonna like look through here, like I say, and see if I find anything that, you know, stands out to me or that makes me go ooh, you know, kind of like the classic Heavyweights DVD right here. Man, one of my favorite movies of all time right here, man. I've always loved this one. Old school War and Peace VHS. I think I've seen this one a long time ago, like in like history class or something like that, or we read, you know, we had to like read a book and like do the report on it or something. Here's a classic film that I already have on Blu-ray, but this is the original 12 Angry Men. They even did a remake, made for TV movie that was like equally as good and has like a lot of really great actors in it. But if any of you guys have seen this one, I highly recommend you guys check that one out. One of the probably quite possibly one of the greatest films of all time right there. I also came across some stuff over here, a movie I've never seen before called By the Sea, starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Pitt, as it says on here. Have any of you guys heard about this one? I don't think I've seen this one, you know, out and about before, like at least like in the Walmart shelves or like Best Buy shelves or anything like that. And also came across this one right here called The Dick Tracy Show. Remember the Dick Tracy movie and how they turned it into a cartoon series back in the day? That's kind of cool. It's like volume 2 of it. Just got out of the Goodwill. Couldn't find anything I really needed to jump up on. Oh well. Best Buy, baby. Well, let's head into Best Buy and see what kind of cool stuff they have this week. Whoa, the sun. Well, guys, in Best Buy right now, and at the, you know, the new release rack, they do have Shazam over here. They do have like this cool lenticular cover, you know, for the Blu-ray DVD combo pack right here, which is kind of badass. But they don't have that going on for like any of the other editions, like the 3D one, you know, or the 4K one, which I'll be talking about at the end of this video right here. But I think there's like, I think there might be like an exclusive Steelbook. I could be wrong, out there somewhere. And I guess Best Buy did have an exclusive Steelbook for Shazam, but sad to say, all sold out already. And it's only 11 o'clock. But then the other one that came out today was that movie called Breakthrough, starring that lady from, you know, This Is Us. When I saw the trailer, I kept seeing the trailers to this in the theaters and was really kind of interested in, you know, checking this one out. It's one of those, you know, faith-based films. But, you know, it didn't look that, you know, all half bad. So I may check this one out. This right here, the complete first season of Titans, a DC show I don't think I've ever seen before, or to be honest, even heard of. But if any of you guys have seen it, let me know. And you just gotta love it when people just leave their shit, you know, as like, I'm done with the drink, let's just leave it there and walk off. Because, you know, being a maintenance man, seeing stuff like that pisses me off, because I see things like that all the time where I work. People leave their shit, or like there was one time I'm like, you know, getting the trash from the parking lot area, and there's a person in their car like eating their food or whatever, their fast food they got somewhere, and they're just like, and then they just kind of just like toss it out the window like they don't even care. Like they didn't even crumple it up, they didn't even try to find the trash can. They're just like, oh, I'm done. Poof. I like, you know, toss it outside of their window, and I'm like, what are you doing? You know, but I can't really say that because I'm at work, but like, There's some real big slobs out there these days. Alright guys, off to the last stop of the day. Alright guys, let's head on over to the movie section, see if they have any cool exclusives, you know, for the movie Shazam that came out today. Sorry I'm not like heading on over to Walmart or any other spots today. I kind of have to do this one quickly because I have a phone meeting with a couple of artists that, or you know, like, you hit me up with a deal maybe to you know, put out and About the Movie 2 on Blu-ray. So I'm kind of like, wait, what's going on right here? So like, you know, I have to get home because I gotta compose myself to try to figure out what I'm doing when it comes to the Out and About the Movie 2 Las Vegas, you know, because these people want to, you know, put it out, and I'm just kind of like, why? That's cool, but like at the same time, I have to, you know, the whole numbers situation and stuff, you know, I gotta figure out what's going on. Alright guys, over here in the movie section of Target, they do have, you know, of course, Shazam on 4K Blu-ray, which the same, you know, slipcover as Best Buy. I don't see any exclusive editions for it, at least up here. I'll check the front before I leave if there's like, you know, a Target exclusive. But of course they have their movie Breakthrough that came out today. I thought there was gonna be a 4K release of this movie, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like there is unless it's online only. But another film came out today that's at Target called Fast Color. I haven't heard really much about this movie, and some film starring Elle Fanning called Teen Spirit. This one looks like it could be kind of interesting, but like she's like trying to be like a rock singer or like or something like that, like a I don't know. I have to like, you know, look into it a little bit more. But Elle Fanning is really cool. I ran into her once when I was at like one of those haunted house attraction kind of things back in the day. She was super nice. All right, guys, just got out of Target right there. Didn't come across anything I really needed to get up on. But guys, let's head on home now. Right before I left the house, I got a package in the mail. So let's unbox that. Let's head on home. All right, guys, I'm back home now. About to show you guys what came in the mail today. But man, it is hotter than Satan's butthole out there today. Oh my God, like I was just like, please don't pass out when you're getting home. Please don't pass out on the way home. You know what I mean? When it's hot outside, I don't do very well. But when I got home, like I said earlier this morning, I got a package in the mail. But when I got back home, there was more stuff right here, and I got a bubble envelope. So we're gonna unbox this stuff right now and see what showed up today. So let's start with this bubble one. This one actually came yesterday, Monday. So let's see what's in here. Ooh, we got 2 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays. One of the Blu-rays, this is coming from MVD Home Entertainment. This is a company, or you know, a company I work with to review product for and show off their product. They sent me a movie right here starring Anthony Hopkins and Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it's called Shortcut to Happiness. Here on Blu-ray. Don't believe I've ever seen this one before, but I do love Anthony Hopkins and of course Jennifer Love Hewitt. Can't go wrong with her. But expect a review coming soon on my channel when it comes to that, and all these other ones right here. Some movie, it looks like about Charles Manson maybe. I don't know. It's called Chain of Death. Choose Your Obsession or something. I don't know if it's Charles Manson, but maybe. I don't know. It kind of looks like a Charles Manson-ish looking guy on the front cover right here. Have never heard this before. Didn't request it. Didn't even know what it is. And this other one, I definitely don't know what this is. And it's called Hail Mary. Get ready for the Sumo Bowl. Sumo Bowl. I don't know what this is. Have any of you guys heard of this before? Like sometimes, you know, with the different, you know, PR companies and stuff I work with, they send some stuff that I never heard of before, or never asked, or never got an email about, kind of thing. And this is definitely one of them. But it looks like it could be kind of funny, like you know, like a football team, all like run, you know, all played with, you know, sumo wrestlers. I don't know. It could be okay. Who knows? Oh yeah, boy. Okay, look. This is one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. I have a lot of favorite movies, but this is one of my favorites. Pretty much anything that John Hughes, you know, had his hand in, I loved. And Breakfast Club being one of my favorites of all time. But dude, Arrow Video release of Weird Science here on Blu-ray. This one looks like it has a new 4K scan of the film, and it has an extended version, which I believe is the TV cut of the film. I heard from other people, and I've never seen the TV version of the movie. That's kind of cool to have an alternate version of one of your favorite movies of all time that you've never seen before. So like, I'm definitely gonna pop this in to see the the television cut, or extended cut as they're calling it on here. And it looks like a bunch of like, you know, or no, the TV edit of the TV version. on here. There's like a whole bunch of special features on here, like interviews with Anthony Michael Hall and some of the cast members. Super cool looking release. I can't wait to pop this one in. Expect a review at the end of a Hoarding Up video in the near future. I can't wait to pop that in. That looks cool. But that was what was in the first package. This other package came today, and this one says it's from Wellgo USA. They're known for putting out like martial art-ish, martial art movies, awesome action movies, like the Ip Man stuff. So let's open this up and see what came in here today. You see it first. It looks like Batista's on the back of this one. What is this? Oh, okay. Speaking of Ip Man, this is called Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy. This is another installment in the Ip Man franchise. I don't know if this one, I don't think Donnie Yen is in this one. This is Max Zyng. We got Michelle Yeoh in here and Tony Jaa, so that could be kind of badass. I've always been a fan of Tony Jaa for a while, but don't get me wrong. Some of these other Ip Man movies that came out after the Donnie Yen ones, I didn't really care for that much. But like, I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm gonna give these ones a chance, dude. But the first two Ip Man movies are the best to me, in my opinion. But Master Z, the Ip Man Legacy, can't wait, man. Definitely gonna check that one out super soon. And this box right here. Let's see what came in here. This one says it's coming from Allied or something. It's a company called Allied, which I believe is moviezyng.com. The company that puts out the Burn On Demand titles. I'll have a link for their website down below in the description box of this video. I think that's what these titles are right here, if I'm not mistaken. It comes with some bubbles in there, Bubble Double. Okay, this is exactly what this is. We got three new titles, from moviezyng.com. And one of which is for my mom, because she loved the very first season of this, so I got her the second one, and that is Life in Pieces, the complete second season here on DVD. Expect my mom talking about this one in the near future, in a Hoarding Up video here. But this is season 2 of Life in Pieces. Also, I got season 2 of a show that I really got into recently. I talked about season 1, in a past Hoarding Up, and that is Better Things. Season 2. This was actually a really good show about like a mom who's a semi-famous actress in Hollywood, and just like the trials and tribulations she has with her kids and family. But it's like a dark comedy, and it's really done really well, in my opinion. Can't wait to check out season 2. And this other one right here, when I found out that this site had this, I was really pumped to check it out, because I love. I just love those dancing movies from back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, what's called Breakin' and Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, and this one's called Boogaloo Shrimp, the documentary. So this is a documentary about Boogaloo Shrimp himself. You know what I mean? The crazy the dance guy. And I got to meet him, once briefly at this event I was at. And this was cool. I can't wait to see this documentary about the man, the myth, the legend, Boogaloo Shrimp himself. So that's what came in that box right there. But that's all I have to wait a minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. I also got this other package from Amazon. Something I just hit myself in the glasses with my own shit. Okay, look. This is something from Amazon that I bought and everything. Let's open this up and I'll show you guys what it is. Is it everything that I... Please, God, let this be what I think it is. Okay, we got one thing in here. We got Blu-ray disc DVD-Rs. Blank Blu-rays. And we also got a super slim Blu-ray drive right here. Well, it says DVD on it, but it said it was supposed to be fucking Blu-ray. DVD drive. What? Did I get screwed? It says, okay, the thing I bought said it was supposed to be, something like, play Blu-rays on or burn Blu-rays on. But, bro, super slim drive. Oh, I'm going to have to look up my information on Amazon about this and see what's going on, because I could have sworn I ordered a Blu-ray one, not one that says DVD on it. But, yeah, that's what came from Amazon. But guys, that's all I have to show you guys today, right here for this portion. So let's go to the other side of my room for some DVD, 4K, and Blu-ray reviews. Alright guys, now on to the review portion of this video here. I only have 4 titles to talk to you guys about today. And the first 2 up right here I got for free to review from Warner Brothers. And that is Shazam here on 4K, which we all know came out today on different editions and things. I had a chance to see this movie twice. in theaters, and of course once now on 4K. And I really enjoy this film. It's pretty much about this young boy named Billy Batson, who he's like, bouncing from foster home to foster home, until one day he comes across this old man, that's kind of like in this alternate kind of thing, and he gets these powers, and to become a 30-year-old superhero, and just by having to say the word Shazam. And of course there's bad guys, and he lives in this group home with these other kids, and it's just kind of like to me like a like a kid version of Deadpool in a way. It's not as crude, but like, it kind of has that same kind of thing, feel and vibe, in my opinion here. It is really, I really did enjoy the humor of this film. I love the ending. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, where like, I don't want to ruin it. It takes place in like this little carnival area, which was a lot of fun. But this 4K right here, includes, of course, alternate opening and alternate ending, deleted scenes, gag reel, audition footage, and on set with Zachary Levi, the main actor, showing us around set and interviews and stuff like that. This one does look really fantastic here on 4K. This movie was just a lot of fun. Like I really enjoyed this part of the DC universe. Really enjoyable film here. But next up over here is from Warner Brothers also, and this is part 5 of the series. I forgot when the last one came out. All I know is that Shout Factory put out the box set of their original 4 films on Blu-ray, and Warner Brothers just put out number 5, and that is Critters Attack here on Blu-ray. And this one right here, it has a supporting role by Dee Wallace, who we all know from E.T.'s mom. And she was also in I believe, the original Critters film that came out back, in the 80s and stuff. And we all know Critters is, kind of like ripping off Gremlins in a way back in the day, but like they kind of made it its own thing, like a more evil, Gremlin kind of thing, and they went on its own series, and now it's continuing on. But in this film, Dee Wallace is not playing the same character in here, but she is playing kind of like a badass person with guns and stuff. You have to watch the movie to find out, what she's in here for. She has a nice little supporting role in here. But, it's just pretty much, UFOs, crash land or whatever it was. The critters, are back at it again. And now there's this young girl. I forgot what her name was now. This young girl who's being asked to babysit these kids, at this house, and as she's doing so, she's taking them out, for like a little picnic, like in the woods or whatever. And those critters are out there, and people are getting picked off one by one. It is cheesy, it's stupid, but it is what you think, you're going to get with a Critters movie. You know what I mean? It's that kind of corny. I believe it was a made-for-TV film, if I'm not mistaken. But you do get a handful of special features on here, some behind the scenes and some interviews and things. It's stupid, but it's enjoyable. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of films. And next up over here from Sony Home Entertainment is a movie I kind of wanted to see when I saw the trailers, and then I started seeing the reviews of it, and then I'm just like, oh shit, okay. And it stars Dennis Quaid and Megan Good, and that is The Intruder. Here on Blu-ray. This one right here is about this young successful couple who is just really doing making some strides in their business that they're doing, and have really come a long way and made a lot of money. And now they want to settle down, get their dream house, start a family, and they do so. They go to this place. They pick the perfect house of their dreams, and it's owned by Dennis Quaid, who's selling it. That's who's been living there since he was a baby. That this is the only house he's ever known, and now he's selling it. But as soon as they move in, he starts coming over a lot. Hey, can I help you with this? Hey, can I help you with that? And then stuff gets a little weird and a little crazy. But this movie, to be honest, is a lot predictable. And here, like, you can see the twist and the scares coming from a mile away. From like the way the music would build right before something would happen. Like, it's one of those things. Like, if you see the trailer, you kind of just seen the movie, you know, kind of thing. The acting is, you know, the acting's fine. The acting's not bad in here, but it's like the writing of this was just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys couldn't have done better with this. But when it comes to the Blu-ray here, we get an alternate ending, deleted scenes, a gag reel, and a commentary by the filmmakers on here. I do like Dennis Quaid in this film. He was decent, but all in all, it's just one of those movies you watch, and then like you're most likely going to forget about after you watch it. You know what I mean? And last but not least up right here is a movie I got from Lionsgate Home Entertainment. I saw this one in the theaters, and that is The Long Shot. Here on Blu-ray, starring, you know, Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. They also, the company, you know, Lionsgate also sent me these glasses right here of, you know, The Long Shot, which you guys see Charlize wearing on the cover here. You know, and it says like The Long Shot on the side of the glasses. I don't know if you guys can really see it or not, but this one was actually a really fun, really funny movie to me. It's pretty much about Charlize Theron's character, who is like Secretary of State or something like that, and she really wants to become the next president of the United States. And she kind of reconnects with an old friend of hers, played by Seth Rogen, who's like a unemployed journalist, to help, you know, punch up her speeches and stuff, to try to get her more in the public eye and, you know, more in the public consciousness, to try to, you know, maybe, you know, become president. And it's just like, you know, hilarity that ensues from there, because Seth Rogen's just kind of crazy and had a crush on her since they were kids. And I don't know. It's a really funny. It says it's kind of like, you know, quoted as a rom-com, but to me it's more of like just like a straight comedy film, in my opinion, with, you know, political aspects to it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and there was a special feature on here that I thought was really funny. It's called 7 Minutes in Heaven with Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. If you get this Blu-ray, definitely check out that special feature on here. It was just a lot of fun. But if you guys have never seen this movie before, I highly recommend checking it out. Definitely worth watching, in my opinion. But guys, that's all I have to show and talk about today for the review portion of this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Show this video some love. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, check out my past 2 videos. One, I went to a Good Burger pop-up location and got to hang out with Lori Beth Denberg and Kel Mitchell. And my last video I put up, I found the Blockbuster opened in the downtown LA. It blew my mind, man. If you guys want to see an old Blockbuster, you know, kind of store, check out the video. Link in the description box. I'll see you guys next time.